Hey there, welcome to my channel, Erin Sews. I'm Erin and this is an episode of #Friday Sews. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for being the originator of this awesome hashtag. If you're watching this video, you probably already know what it is. If you don't, it's just a way for everyone in the sewing community to get together every week and talk about what we're working on, what our plans are, and then a little bit about life mixed in as well. So it's really fun. I love chatting with everyone in the comments and watching everyone else's videos. So I hope you will drop a comment below, and if you're a creator, let me know if you made a video too. Let us get started. So what I worked on this week, I had an awesome sewing week, especially coming off of two not so great weeks when my daughter wasn't really napping and we were all just miserable with the air conditioning being broken in our house. I'm not gonna whine anymore, but yeah, I just didn't do a lot of sewing previously, but this week I feel like I'm more than made up for it. Our air conditioning is still not fixed, but I got my motivation back, some Sojo, stopped feeling so pitiful. First thing I did was I started cutting stuff because I was thinking if I at least get a lot of stuff cut, then I can go when there's air conditioning and I don't mind having an iron on and we don't have a bunch of portables taking power, we can go. I cut McCall's 7107, which I have actually sewn. This is my third time sewing it. I am making it for my daughter's first birthday, which is her birthday is actually in like 3 weeks. Her party is in about 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I started making that. I just basted this together. This is not together. The other two times I made it, I made a large, and she's still not quite big enough for it. Like, she can wear it, but you can just tell in the whole top area that it's too small or too big. So I went down a size to a medium, and I wanted to make sure that that would be small enough, and it is. So I basted it together. A little preview of what it'll look like. I'm gonna put some yellow ties. I'm making view C, but without the little shoulder ruffles, little flutter sleeve. I'm doing it without that. Sorry for the lighting. I am filming in my closet because it's the only room in the house where you can't hear a portable running, and I don't want to turn the portables off. So that's the terrible lighting and stuff. But back to the sewing. I did get this cut out, and then I got it basted. This is going to be super cute. I really like the fabric. I showed it in a Friday Sews 3 weeks ago. I got it from Hobby Lobby. So I cut that out, and then I cut out vacation shirts. I think I am gonna do a vacation sewing plans video, kind of going over everything I want to make for this vacation, but we are going on a 3-week road trip over the end of July, beginning of August. The whole point of it is to go out to South Carolina, where my husband's grandmother lives, because she is renting a big house on the beach for a family and really, really close family friends and stuff for a week. So we're taking a week to drive out there, staying at the beach, and then coming back. So I wanted matching vacation shirts for my husband, Adam, my daughter, Brady, and myself. So I did, for my husband and I, N6197, New Look 6197. Grace from So Lovely with Grace raves about this pattern. She just put it in one of her 5 handmade essentials video, and so I'm really excited. It was exactly what I want, just like a basic button down. I did view A for my husband. We're not doing the pockets. We both decided we don't want. You can put a pocket on it, but we both decided we don't want it. And I'm doing view B with the sleeves. I'm doing it out of, I also showed this fabric in that same Friday Sews video 3 weeks ago, I want to say. And it is from Robert Kaufman. I got it at Joann's. It is just a quilting, like signature quilting, whatever. one of the quilting cottons there. But it's so fun. I don't know. I saw it and fell in love. I originally had pictured, when I came up with this idea, I was picturing like big, more of a true Hawaiian shirt. But I saw this when I was browsing one day and just fell in love. And then I got these buttons. Hobby Lobby has had a lot of sales lately on their notions. And I got this pack of buttons because the colors work great. So that is all ready. That is my husband's. Then I have mine in another bag. And then for my daughter, I'm doing another New Look pattern. It's N6725. I'm doing view A for her. It's a little shirt dress. So I got all of that cut out. So that is all the cutting I did. Then I made big progress on the baby quilts that I had been working on about 2 weeks ago, I think, on Friday Sews. I talked about the fact that I had started to quilt one of them, but I hadn't basted it very well, and I got really bad, like bubbling and some folding over on the back. So I had to rip it all out. And I will insert the picture if I can find it again. It should be somewhere on my phone. But I have a picture of how bad it looked, and like even my husband, who is very gracious about things and he's usually like, oh, that's not bad, he was like, oh, that's pretty bad. So I ripped it all out, and then I actually was able to quilt both of them. I quilted with this pink thread, and I did it in these loops to mimic this pattern. This design was in a couple different fabric and a couple different colorways, and of course I can't find another one right now to show you. There we go, the pink. So I did big loops, and I used navy flannel for the backing because they are intended to be baby quilts. I used a 50/50 cotton polyester super low loft batting. I mean, you can see right there. So nice to work with. High loft batting is always a mistake. I've done it before and I will do it again, and I will remember that it's always a mistake. But it was so easy to work with. I did these loops. I haven't quite buried all the threads or lint rolled or anything, so it looks pretty rough. But I don't know if you can see that. I think it looks so fun on the back. I did not match the bobbin to the backing because I thought the pink would look really cool, and then when I did what turned out to be a bit of a trial with when I first started quilting it, I did really like it, so I went with that idea again. I put this binding on. I just need to hand sew it down now, and then they are done. And these are actually intended for an Etsy shop. My mom and my sister and I opened an Etsy shop relatively recently, I guess a couple months ago now, just to give us more reason to sew quilts and stuff, because my mom's been quilting 30 years, so everyone in our lives has a lot of quilts. So it was just kind of something fun for us to do. So I'm gonna get these all done, and then I put a little Easter egg in one of them. I didn't do it in both because I'd already quilted the other one and hadn't thought of it. But, oh, I think the lighting's too bad. You're not gonna be able to see. Maybe. I quilted love into it just because it kind of went with the loopiness. So yeah, I just need to hand sew the binding down because that is how I prefer to do it. I want to like machine binding, like totally doing it on a machine. I've tried it a couple times and I just don't like it yet. I need to practice more, honestly. Just want to say that I need to practice it more and I will figure out a way that I like it. And yes, here's the other one. Then I made some progress on Nani's quilt. Nani is my husband's grandmother who we're going, it's her 80th birthday at the beach. I had sewn half square triangles last week. I got those pressed and trimmed, a fat stack of them. And then I started sewing some flying geese that I need for the pattern I made up. Well, took inspiration and re-engineered it. I showed it 2 weeks ago also. Yeah. So I just started working on some. They're going to be 4 at a time flying geese. So I started working on those. That is everything I did this week. It's a lot. I feel like it's a lot. I felt very productive and it felt so good to get back to sewing. Definitely super necessary. For this coming week, I want to finish hand sewing the binding on these quilts and get those done so that hopefully we can list them and someone can enjoy them. I think it would be really fun since they match. It would be fun to get them for like twins or something. Hello, I'm filming a Friday Sews.
Cool.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit this out. Whoops.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Anyway, that's my husband. Train of thought. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the binding on this quilt. I just want to make some more progress on Nani's quilt. I feel good about. I was getting really overwhelmed by it. I was like, I'm not gonna finish this in time, and I will probably hit that phase again because I will get everything like the first stage of piecing done, and then I'm sure once I have to go to putting the blocks together, I will panic. Not panic, but I'll just worry about getting it done, and then the same thing will happen when I have to quilt it because that's just kind of how it always goes. But I want to make some more progress on her quilt. Finish the B-Day outfit. And, pillows. I cut it open already. We have a couple throw pillows on our couch that are just like ready to be done. We do have a dog, a very sweet old beagle, who has even made appearances in some of my videos. But he's allowed on our furniture. All of our like cushion covers, the actual couch is washable. We have a Love Sactional, so it's all like super washable. But some throw pillows are not, and I washed, I think there are like 6 total that I kind of need to zhuzh back up. 2 of them I could just unzip the covers and wash, and they were fine. One of them it's a really cool round one. I hand washed and got that one really clean. But then there are some that are just worse for wear in general. Like, they're not just dirty, they're also like pretty beat up, just like just ratty. You can just tell that they have been well used and abused by a dog. He does obviously the like burying and moving stuff out of the way, so he's pretty rough on them. We've had these for almost 2 years, so I'd say that's a fair amount of time. I have some random fabrics in my stash that I'm going to be using to make new covers, and then I picked up some like just neutral brown tan buttons at Hobby Lobby also when they were on sale. So I just want to get those done. That should be a pretty simple project. The butter dress that I was talking about for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, I have just put into UFOs for now. The occasion I was gonna wear it at passed. I wore something else because I just didn't have time to get it done, and I do really want to finish it. I would like to finish it before a trip later this summer because I think it would be nice for that, especially I already put the invisible zipper in for nursing access, so that would be really nice to have another dress that I can wear that's nursing friendly. But I don't know, I just had to put it away for now because I realized like it's not crunch time. I don't know what I'm crunching for, but it is just like the summer's here. My husband is almost done with his residency. We're gonna have family in town for like 2 weeks straight, basically, between a couple of different people that are coming around her birthday. Then we have like a week off, and then we're going on this road trip. So just there are other priorities, mainly her birthday outfit, the quilt for Nani, and then I want to do the vacation shirts. It's not a must, but I would like to do that. So that is it for sewing stuff. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like I went from having literally nothing to everything, which is, I feel good about it. Most of it is not must get done. It just feels nice to be working on things. In life, yeah, our AC did not get fixed yet, but we have portables. Our energy bill is only slightly more than double what it was previously, so not as bad as I was scared it would be, but it is supposed to get fixed today, Friday. It's like a 6 to 7 hour job. supposed to be here all day. They actually have all the parts. That has been the holdup this whole time. Lots of miscommunication about, are the parts here? Are they not? How long will they take? Etc. We ended up calling in a second company, and they're the ones who were able to get the parts and are going to come do this full job properly, and hopefully it will be done, because we are so tired of being hot. We are ready for the house to be quiet. The portables and the fans and everything are just annoying, but things are definitely looking up in that department. And even without it being fully fixed, we've been able to go back to sleeping in our rooms at least, which is great. And my daughter's napping regularly again, and things are more schedule-wise, they're definitely more back on track. The other thing in life is that this weekend I'm doing a girls' weekend with my mom, my sister, her 4-year-old daughter, my niece, my daughter, and myself. I don't know why I said it that way, but myself, I will be there. We are squeezing another girls' trip in, which is super exciting. We're just going to hang out at the Airbnb. I presume my mom will have some hand sewing to do. I'm going to bring these quilts and hand sew some, but we're just going to hang out and enjoy a little girls weekend. So I'm really excited about that. And then, yeah, next week is my husband's last week of residency. So he is done. And then the really exciting thing is he did not take any of his parental leave when my daughter was born. And he's in the military. And they upped it. When she was born, he would have only gotten 21 days, which is more, unfortunately, than a lot of people get, especially the non-birthing parent. I have a whole rant about parental leave. But anyway, it would have been 21 days. We decided to not have him take it because he had just started this residency, and it would have required like a waiver and all kinds of stuff. So we were like, you can take it at the end of the year. Well, since then, they upped it to 3 months. So he thankfully had really great bosses, essentially great command, because you're supposed to take it within the first year of life, but they understood the situation, and he gets to take a little shy of 3 months, starting at the beginning of July, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah, we're gonna have the family in town and everything. This coming week is the final stretch. So yeah, I'm just so excited. It's gonna be so nice. That is it, I think, for this episode of Friday Sews. Thank you so much for watching. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. There are definitely people who have come back and watched multiple videos and leave comments, and everyone's just so nice. Everyone's so nice. So thank you so much for your comments, and your feedback and your thoughts. Like, everyone's just so awesome. So thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you like it. Definitely leave a comment. I'd love hearing from you guys, because I see like the numbers, like, oh, this many people have watched it. Then it's so different to see like, oh my gosh, these are the people watching it and this is what they think, stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, have a great weekend. I hope you get some time to sew. I will be hand sewing my little binding with my mom, and thinking about all of you guys and hoping that you're having a great weekend too. Thank you for watching.